Okay.
Sorry about
It's okay. That's okay. It's happened at every event I've done recently. Free everybody. What? No, free speech. Everybody. So, talk.
I love the applause that gets. Free everybody.
Thank you. Free speech. One of the things that is actually against oppression. I'm going to ask about asking, but the state of the world.
Huge props, by the way, to the person over there shouting, because it got Kim K to direct, to sort of like willfully direct a lot of negative attention towards herself for this one. People got real upsetty spaghetti. Again, I don't know what kind of person you have to be to like Kim Kardashian, like to actually like her and to care about her as a person. I don't really know. The OMR Business Festival in Hamburg. Okay, that's where we were at. Okay, we're in Hamburg. Okay, so the police are going over to kill the person who was saying Free Palestine. Gotcha. Well, then all the more brave of her to do that. There have been a bunch of articles on this, and people correctly pointing out that it's basically the same as saying, all lives matter. But I'm not surprised that she had to do this, 2 days after she was brutally booed on stage at Tom Brady's roast. What happened there? I don't really know, I guess. I don't really care. I don't know. I sympathize with the people of Israel and with those in Palestine, she said, taking the middle ground on the highly polarizing issue. I sympathize with everyone. All we want is for everyone to feel safe and free. You genuinely, like, from a PR perspective, she should just stay quiet. Nobody's going to be made happy by this. Speaking of public presenters, yeah, I guess since Israel's about to go up in Eurovision, I should talk about that too. Here's extremely reputable journalist Ollie London with a clip for us to look at. So Eurovision, I don't really get it. I guess all the European countries plus Israel for some reason get together and they do like a gay song and dance. I don't really get it. I'm American. My brain can't comprehend it. I don't care. I don't care to care. The representative of Israel performed a song, a rehearsal for a song called Hurricane, to which a lot of people booed. Is there not a way to reduce the volume? Seriously? Basically, no one could hear the song because during the rehearsal, everyone was competing, between the boos and the cheering. Yeah, I don't know. So the funny thing is, because I looked into this, right? Again, I don't know anything about Eurovision. I have complete ignorance on the subject. All I know is that Europeans are wacky. Apparently, the original song that Israel attempted to enter in Eurovision was, and I'm not kidding here, October Rain. They wrote an original song. It was about October 7th. I'm not kidding. Not kidding. Yeah, at Eurovision, they tried to bring that in. Didn't they ban Russia from Eurovision after the invasion of Ukraine? There were calls to ban Israel from Eurovision. Again, Russia is in Europe. Israel isn't. Make of that what you will. But, there are protests outside the building. A bunch of people are protesting it, blah, 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 the whole 9 yards. But anyway, the original song that was entered by Israel was October Rain. It was about, October 7th, and it got rejected because it broke their rule on being political. So if the song that Israel is putting forward sucks, it's because it was written quickly. Now the song is called Hurricane, I guess. The new one is called Hurricane. Yeah, there are so many different videos of the booing and such. turning the knob that says Israel on it and looking back to the crowd, you know, for approval. The festival is organized by a collection of European broadcasting companies, and Israel is a part of it because it's a colonial state where lots of Europeans live who want to watch the media from the country they're originally from. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, in a lot of ways, Israel is basically like a European American colony. So yeah, there's a lot of people who are in Israel have ties to the countries that they came from and want to participate. It's all those countries. Yeah, how many countries are in it? Hold on. Oh man, we've got like the super... Okay, here we go. Okay. So dark and light blue is current. Wait. Northern Africa is in Eurovision? I didn't know that. Associate, suspended, former associate. They just don't participate? Well, why don't they participate? Yeah, I didn't realize that these guys were in. That makes sense then, more for Israel to be here. You know, what's with that, you know? I mean, honest to God, a lot of these inclusions are pretty fucking wacky. Like, Syria is an associate? Like, what are we doing here? What are we... Come on. Iran is an associate? What does that mean to be an associate? What does that mean? Could Iran participate? Can we get the Ayatollah out there to, like, belt out, like, a big performance? Dark blue participates, light blue doesn't, I think. Okay, but in this map, Israel is light blue, so this is an older map then? Why is Russia two colors? I don't know. Suspended, former associate. This map sucks. I don't know what's going on here. Forget about it. Forget about it. Israel's going live in the semifinal right this minute. Well, good luck to them. Anyway, the only reason nations participate in stuff like this is because they're looking for clout. It's the same as like the Olympics, you know. Apparently, the last time a nation was forced to change the lyrics of a song they're entering into Eurovision was in 2009 with Georgia. Georgia withdrew from the event after its proposed entry, "We Don't Want to Put In," was rejected for its obvious reference to the Russian president. Huh. However, they've been called out as hypocrites as they banned Russia from competing in 2022 due to its full-scale invasion of Ukraine and Belarus the year prior. Well, they knew that if they banned Israel, they'd be, like, in big trouble. Wanna let you up, that you love me. Sounds like shit. Don't care, sounds like shit, actually. Apparently, you know, because there's a whole, like, subculture of stuff going on here that I'm just not tuned into because I'm an American. Protesters outside Eurovision. Oh, Greta Thunberg is there. That's nice. That's pretty loud.
I think they should be everywhere, and once again, young people are leading the way, showing the world how we should react to this.
You know what's gonna rock, by the way? It's going to rock when Israel wins and faces massive like public outcry. Like they give the like political win to Israel because they knew that they would be accused of being anti-Semitic if they didn't. Can you imagine? Like, Israel sucks shit in their final performance compared. It's won by vote. Oh, is it done democratically? Is it done by votes? I didn't know that. Okay. It's not done by, like, a committee? Okay, gotcha. Very democratic. The vote is public? Well, what do you guys think, then? I'm going to defer to you guys. What do you guys think, then? Do you think that, like, there's going to be, like, a massive grassroots Zionist, or not grassroots, like, AstroTurf Zionist campaign? To vote for Israel? It's both a public vote and a committee vote from each country to give points. Gotcha. Like, yeah, like all of Germany will vote for Israel because they feel bad about being Nazis before or whatever, and still currently. I know the European governments are super cucked on this. I don't know what the European public feels like, you know? The issue is that you can vote for Israel, but you can't vote against Israel, so Zionists have an advantage in that sense. That's true. Wait, how many elimination rounds are there? Is the final runoff between two competitors, or is it just like there's a group of 8 and like the one with the most? None? There's no runoff or elimination votes? Semifinals, then final? That's insane! Israel's going to win. Israel's going to win. Because all the Zionists are going to vote for Israel, but there's going to be splits among all the non-Zionists to vote for all the other countries that they actually like or don't like. You know? That's not how it works. Well, okay, then Israelis can't vote for Israel. There are like 5 people who live in Israel. We're not talking about Israelis. I said Zionists. The scoring system is funky. Israel has a 2% chance to win according to betting sites. Croatia has 44%. Well, that'll just make more people unhappy when Israel does win for political reasons. Well, we'll see how it goes. Listen, you guys know that if Israel doesn't win, Ben Gvir is going to be on TV 1 hour later talking about how all of Europe is Hamas or whatever, right? Like 100%. This is how Eurovision voting works. I see. I love this this classic like intra-European racism. This is great, you know? This is like, you know, the seething hatred that only a European could feel for other Europeans. I really like how we have like Bavaria down here. This is good. This is theory. This is theory. Loyal Turkish immigrants. Just like a very, like, again, no American, the American mind is not capable of holding in itself this many ethnic stereotypes. The American mind can't conceive of this many ethnic stereotypes, you know? Like, American mind only conceives race. No American could think to draw a Greek woman like this. You know, this is so specific. Casual European racism versus competitive European, or sorry, casual American racism versus competitive European racism. True. And then we have the Nordic Chad over here. Okay, we have to stop. What does it all mean? Nobody knows what it means, okay? Look at that Greek part again. The mom is giving the son no money. Oh my God. Thanks, Mom, as she hands him nothing. Oh my God. That's so fun. That's so funny. All right. We have to stop. We have to stop. Okay, it's too funny. It's a simple chart. This is the simplest possible depiction of Euroid intracontinental racism. Oh, one other little tidbit that I saw, by the way. Ireland, which has been really pro-Palestinian for a variety of reasons, their performance, who looks really cool, had ceasefire and free Palestine written on her face in Ogham, which I didn't know what that was, and I Googled it, and it's some ancient Irish language, like really, really old. Oh, sorry about the flicker. Like 50 trillion years. I don't know. It was the first language ever, maybe. I don't know. 4th to 10th centuries. I mean, it's pretty old, yeah. But they were told to cut it out. I am pro-justice and pro-peace. Unfortunately, I had to change those messages today to crown the witch only as an order from the EBU. Well, I'm surprised they caught that, you know, considering how inattentive, say, the Oscar committee is. You know, I'm surprised when any group of judges or OAM is what it's pronounced. OAM? OAM? Okay, sure, whatever. OIM? OAM? I don't know. Belgian TV displayed a message against Israel before their performance, by the way. This is in Vakbon Sakti. Wij verundelen de schindingen van dem... Okay. We condemn the violations of the Israeli state. Israel is also destroying freedom of the press. That is why we temporarily interrupt the screen. Oh, well, thank you. That's wonderful. Thank you, Belgians. As always, your language, Belgish, is beautiful and resonates with us all. It's Dutch. It's Belgish. That's just funny to say. The Irish performer is non-binary and uses they them. Oh, nice. Queers love their witch aesthetic. Vaush, you just caused a race war in Belgium. You have to be really careful about this stuff. Anytime you call like southern Germany northern Italy, or you refer to like greater German theory but in a non-Nazi way, or make fun of the Belgians or anything else like that, you're actually starting a race war somewhere in Europe. What is Balkan? Anytime you play that video, that Zizek video, someone somewhere gets in a fist fight in a bar, you know? Like there is like someone in like North Macedonia is watching my stream in a bar playing me out loud as I play the Zizek video where the Balkans begins, and the audio reaches the ears of somebody else with strong opinions on the subject, and they get in a fist fight. This happens. It's very dangerous. You have to be careful, okay? Oh, nice. Somebody in chat earlier said, and I had to look it up. Ireland's Eurovision Song Contest entrant Bambi Thug. Jesus. Exuded trans pride in their onstage outfit as they managed to secure a spot in the final. Nice. That's a trans flag right there. You know, hard to argue that one. It's such a cool song. You're not going to make me care about Eurovision, but I'm glad. Jesus Christ. Why are you so scary looking? You look scary. You know what this reminds me a little bit of? This reminds me a little bit of that haunting stare. Am I thinking of Die Antwoord? What was is it South African and there's a white girl and she's tiny and like very scary looking? Am I thinking of Die Antwoord? I'm getting that like horrific stare vibe a little bit, you know? Like that deeply disquieting, yeah. Fuck the Antwoord, now they suck ass. Well, I don't have any opinions on their music. I think I heard one song of theirs and I thought it sounded cool. It's probably the song they're most famous for because I don't really know much about music, but yeah. Yolandi is not that creepy. I'm just saying in this picture, okay? Don't worry about it. Aren't they transphobic? I don't know. Chat. The Antwoord were trafficking people? Oh, chat, stop! It was just the creepy look. I don't know. I'm not getting into it. Oh my god. Finland's number has a hairy naked dude on stage for most of their number. Well, that's good. You're coming to Europe, you have to get into it. Yeah, what is Berman's first chat of the stream? That sure is a European. Yep, that is true. That is correct. They all look like that. They all look fucking scary. If only. Spain has two dudes in high heels and an older MILF singing. Good, good. I'm glad. This is the entrant. Wow, that sure is Spanish looking. I just clicked on a random timestamp in the video and like, yeah, I could have clocked that as Spain from 100 meters, you know? Yep. Well, I'm glad for them. They're butt naked later. Yeah, I'll stop the clicking here, I guess. I'm glad for them.